gubernatorial candidate, Marsha Blackburn. Senator, fantastic to see you. They are,
good to see you.
These Democrats, I'm surprised they have any bone left to chew on at this point. But what they're doing is shameful.
Yeah, it is shameful. And Dagen, you know, one of the interesting things is that the American people are not with them. And we see this repeatedly. The Democrats are back on this stunt they had where they wanted to defund police, defund law enforcement, abolish ICE, open the border, let everybody come in, have no rules, laws, or regulations. And the Budget Committee had their hearing today. And over at Judiciary, we had a birthright citizenship hearing. And the Democrats think it is fine to have birthright tourism and to just continue to let people come in the country.
You know, Senator, your colleague, I think it was Senator Merkley, called ICE secret police. And, you know, yeah. I just think about the amount of coverage all of their activities got. Actually, I think the amount of transparency involved there.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if the characterization is secret police, how do you find common ground with your colleagues across the aisle to, you know, do basic things like fund an agency like DHS?
And one of the things that is a problem is that this gets wrapped up in their discussion of wanting to defund police and defund and abolish ICE. And here's what they don't understand. The American people are livid because they realize now the Democrats are causing them to miss their flights and miss their spring vacation, and 8th graders to miss their trip to DC during their spring break. People are also figuring out that the reason FEMA cannot go respond to a tornado that hit Michigan, when they don't have tornadoes like that, and they certainly don't have them at this time of year, is because FEMA is not funded. FEMA is 35% of the DHS budget. And people are figuring out, well, ICE is funded through 2029. But Secret Service, TSA, FEMA, the Coast Guard, which was helping with the snowstorm off the East Coast, this is what they're not funding. And the American people are looking at the Democrats and saying, you know what, you are using us as pawns. You want to put illegal aliens before American citizens, and we're done with this. And hopefully the Democrats will finally come to the table and negotiate. This 41, 42 days, they've never shown up to negotiate with Leader Thune, with Senator Collins, who chairs appropriations, Katie Britt, who chairs the DHS subcommittee. They haven't negotiated or responded to offers from the White House. The reason? They absolutely do not give a rip and flip. They want to prove that they can shut down federal law enforcement and they can abolish ICE.
Well, you were laying down, and I'm picking it up, Senator, and you have said, if you miss your flight, thank a Democrat. And
that's right.
This weekend, I was flying, and I go through security, and I'll ask the TSA agents, you getting paid? Oh, you're not getting paid? Well, it's because of the Democrats, and it's not because of ICE, because ICE, as you just said, is funded through 2029.
That's right.
It is because with 2 terrorists chucking homemade bombs here in New York City, a shooting in Texas and Austin, this is the classic maneuver of fear. They want the American people, the Democrats, to be afraid. Fear equals control, and control equals power, and they don't care who suffers. And it's not about lines. It's about just, let's stand back and see who gets hurt.
Yeah, and you know what? In their defunding of DHS, they have defunded Homeland Security investigations. Who is going to carry out these investigations? We've got 18,000 terrorists that entered this country on Joe Biden's watch. We have to have investigators who can go find these people, apprehend them, detain them, prosecute them, and deport them. And the only way we're going to do that is if we fund DHS. I haven't met a person yet that wants a terrorist, a predator, a perpetrator, a pedophile, or a groomer living in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not one. Nobody wants them, but they want to go out here and protest ICE, who is absolutely apprehending these people, working with our investigators and getting them out of the country.
Senator Marsha Blackburn, very nice to have you with us tonight.